Mishans 496 here. It's another review. This time we have Man of Steel Movie Masters General Zod with Krypton armor. So here you go. So of course here's the package. You got General Zod with Krypton armor. It's pretty simple. On the back you've got the other figures in the assortment. Although this General Zod, he's actually not in this wave. He's from the wave before it and after it, because they do release this figure in the wave 1, but they do kind of re-release him in wave 3. But in wave 3 there is also a variant with him being shackled. So yeah. And then of course Feora, which by the time that I post this I should have already reviewed her. And then Superman, which I will review on the release date of Man of Steel. So yes. So let's go over his accessories. This General Zod is actually the only figure to really come with legit accessories, other than the variant General Zod, which does come with kind of like an accessory, but I don't think it's removable, so I don't know. But he of course comes with his base. It's very nice. It has the General Zod family crest, and it has some terrific detailing. If it focuses, there you go, you can kind of see the detailing. I don't know why it's not focusing while it's up close, but this does have tremendous detail, really well done. There is also a peg there where you can peg his foot. There, now you can see it. Look at that detail, really great, really love it. Very cool. Compared to the General Zod from Wave 1, this General Zod comes with a much better base. It's the same thing, just the colors are a lot better here. As well as he does come with the helmet, which is great. We do see him wearing this helmet a couple times in one of the most recent trailers, where it starts off with General Zod's message to Earth and then goes on. Right after General Zod's message, it does show a Kryptonian armor with a helmet that does kind of look up, and that is not General Zod. A lot of people think it is, but it is pretty well known now that that is not General Zod. That's like General Zod's kind of like a one of his people, like Feora, but it's I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's supposed to be like the Mute from Superman 2. It's supposed to be that equivalent in the modern movie, if that makes any sense what I just said. But here's his helmet, very cool. Not quite sure what this is for. If this is helping him to breathe in the planet, or helping him to get used to oxygen, or just deflecting bullets, because they do seem to need armor to deflect the bullets from what it showed in the trailer, at least. But it is wonderfully sculpted. Look at all that detail. Let's focus. Look at all that detail, really great. And then the helmet itself is really nice. It does have some black splashes up above. The entire helmet is in this clearness, but then they painted over it. So like over here, at this part, as you can see, they didn't paint right there, which really sucks. So quality control on the helmet isn't great, but overall it is pretty nice. When you can just slip it right on his head, it doesn't like click in or anything, it just kind of fits. Looks wonderful. It gives the figure a whole nother look, which is very cool. Onto the figure itself, we've got General Zod in his Krypton armor. The face sculpt, just going over the face sculpt, quite wonderful. No complaints here. It's 10 times better than the first General Zod face sculpt. Of course, this one does have the goatee, because when he gets to Earth, he has grown a beard. So no more non-beard. So overall, looks very cool. Really do like the face. The expression's a lot better. I mean, just look at these two faces together. Which one do you think is better? 10 times the armored one is better. I do like the other one. It's not a big problem or anything, but just this one is so much better, and really represents the actor, which is great. The armor itself is really nice. Really do love it. It could have a little bit more shading in the color, but that's not a huge problem. It's got like a kind of gun silver and black mix, and then as it goes down it gets just to glossy black, which is interesting. The paint job is very cool. It's very interesting. The actual detail is wonderful that they put into the suit. It looks incredible. I love the detail next to his like neck, right where the helmet goes. Looks awesome, and then the arms are really nice as well. The cape is fantastic. I don't know what it is about this Man of Steel line, but they make the best capes I think I've seen in regular toys. I have to say, look at the detail on all of these capes. They are so cool. The way that their design is so great, so much better than the Batman ones that have been coming out. They're all kind of either flowing out or they're going straight down. They really know how to do it, and I'm really impressed with these capes. So just want to just say how impressed I am with the capes. Quite wonderful, looks great, and I do like the kind of like the shredding kind of at the bottom. They're very cool. Just beautiful, beautiful capes. Nothing more to say. Really do love it. The one thing that's interesting about this figure, and it is just this figure out of all of the figures that have come out so far, and I think that that's just about all of them. I think that there's one more figure that has not been announced that will come out after the movie is shown. Like last year they did that, and the figure that came out was Ra's al Ghul, so I have a feeling that they're going to do the same thing, because on ToysRUs.com there is actually another figure posted there that has no name or doesn't have a picture. So I think that we're going to get one more. But out of all the figures that have come out so far, every single one of them just has the plain fists, except for this one. This is the first one that kind of has the open kind of hands for holding things, which is interesting. I guess maybe to hold his helmet or something. I don't know what it is. I kind of like it though, because I think that he looks pretty cool. If you get the I think it's called Shadow Attack 3¼ inch General Zod, he will come with a gun that I think is just way too big for that General Zod, the 3¼ inch one, and I think that it really works pretty well for General Zod here. This General Zod, I think it looks really cool with this gun. Very neat and very interesting. So, so you can use accessories on this one. Look at that. I think that it just really does work, because General Zod does use guns, at least on Krypton he does. I don't know if he will on Earth, but he will on Krypton. And look at that. Super cool. So I really do like this weapon. You can definitely get him to hold this. I would have liked Jor-El to hold this weapon, but he comes with, both of his hands are just fists as well, and not the open hand. So look at that. I think it works out perfect. So you can do that kind of stuff. Use the accessories from the 3¼ inch figures on the Movie Masters, because I think that they're a little bit more size accurate to the Movie Masters. Overall, this is beautiful. Articulation's great. Ball joint head, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbows, hinge wrists, swivel waist, hinge swivel hips. The only thing is it doesn't go out that far. It goes out a decent amount. This is as far as it goes out. Not a huge problem or anything. And then it doesn't go up a huge amount. It is kind of hindered by the detailing on the armor here. Not a huge problem, but slightly annoying. Hinge knees, bicep swivel, and hinge ankles. So overall, standard articulation for the Movie Masters series. Overall, this is a excellent figure. Highly recommended. If you're thinking about, which one to get between these two General Zods, you only want one. I mean, there's no question about it. This one's a great figure, don't get me wrong, but the armored one is beautiful. Absolutely beats it out. There's no question on which one to get. Here he is. Sorry, that's my phone. Here he is with Feora. I think that they look great together. I absolutely love that. Feora's got her flaws, but I think that if you have this armored General Zod, I suggest getting Feora just so that you can have her standing next to General Zod, because look at that. They look awesome together. Extremely cool. And then, of course, the hero and the villain together. You've got General Zod and Superman. General Zod's actually a bit taller than the Superman. Superman's got his knees slightly bent, but here, let's try to just absolutely stand it up. Once you absolutely stand up, Superman, he's about the same height, maybe just even still a little shorter, which is interesting. But overall, this is a wonderful figure, highly recommended by me. It's great, and I cannot wait for them to come out with the Hot Toys one and beat this figure out. But for now, this is totally due, and I'm very happy with this figure. 100% recommended. Virtually no flaws. Of course, every figure has flaws, but out of the entire series, one of the best, for sure. Definitely highly recommend it, and thank you for watching.